What's going on, guys? It has been a little while since I posted a video updating you on the current status of the project to bring Windows 11 over to the original Surface Duo. Of course, this project is being undertaken by one Gus Mont, who you can follow on Twitter on screen here at Gus 33,000 if you want to see the updates directly from him and not have to wait for me to then have to figure out how to install his updates and then make a video about it. But at any rate, just the other day on July the 10th, he posted this on Twitter. He said, "I guess we're doing it again." And the image here shows cellular working on the original Surface Duo, of course, running Windows 11, and it's not just cellular. Wi-Fi is also functional on top of that, and I finally have it functional on my device. I had to reinstall Windows, I think 3 times. I screwed up something. Let's just be honest here. When I first went to go do this, I messed something up very, very basic. You can't just run the driver update on this driver update. I needed to also download a new UEFI file, which I failed to do. That corrupted my installation. I reinstalled Windows. That still didn't work. I reinstalled it again, and that didn't work. But then I just needed a reboot, apparently, and then it worked okay. It's a whole long process, and it went from last night into this morning. There may have been too much alcohol involved in the beginning of this process, which I might place some of the blame at the feet of. But at any rate, it is now functioning, and I guess I can just kind of show you what it's like, right? So here we go, Windows 11 on Surface Duo. And the cool thing that you're going to want to see here, note at the bottom is my Wi-Fi icon is on. Lots of graphical glitches here, but you can see, there we go. Wi-Fi is connected. Now you know my Wi-Fi SSID. You don't know the password though, so good luck with that. Now I do not have a SIM card installed here. I'm not trying to use cellular data or anything like that. Gus has confirmed that that is functional, but you can see here I'm on the internet, right? I'm browsing the web. I'm playing a YouTube video. I'm not plugged into anything. And there I am playing a video over Wi-Fi. So this is a really, really big step in the right direction. Having to plug this thing into a hub with an Ethernet cable kind of defeats the purpose of it being a mobile device. And now Wi-Fi is working quite well. Now there are still a ton of things about this that are not working, right? This is still very much a work in progress. Gus has done incredible work with this project, but he's far from being done yet. This is far from being something that one could daily drive. The camera is now functional, but I believe he has it disabled. I don't think it's fully functional, but he has made progress there. You saw some graphical glitches on the screen, and those are really, really common in a lot of applications, and it makes doing a lot of things really, really difficult. Let me pull up the settings here, and I can probably, yeah, there you go, pull up the settings, and that's the first thing you're going to see is that. And that makes doing stuff really, really hard, because it's just hard to see what you're doing sometimes. And this is just due to the fact that he's basically taking a graphics driver, best I understand it, from something like the Surface Pro X and trying to make it work here. He's kind of recrafting it to work on this Adreno graphics card, if you want to call it that, the GPU on this device. The fact that he's got both displays working is incredible, but again, there's a lot of work still left to go. You'll notice there's no sound coming out of here. Well, that's because the speakers are not functional. Now, you can use Bluetooth and pair some headphones, some earbuds, and that does work, but again, a bit of a problem if you don't want to have to always use earbuds with it. For those wondering what cellular working might mean, though, no, you cannot yet make phone calls. He is hoping via Twitter to get that working very, very soon. It's mind-boggling to me that he even has cellular data working, but apparently he's hoping to have phone calls working as early as next week. Absolutely insane. And then, of course, beyond all of that, there are just issues with a dual-screen mobile device on Windows 11 in general, that once the unbelievable mountain of work that has to be done to make this work really, really well, which Gus is making progress on. Once that's all done, there's a lot more work that will still need to be done. So like if I want to drag this window to the other screen, what happens is it wants to snap up to the top. It wants to use the snap interface. So you have to kind of drag it across, and then you have to grab it over here. But if you grab too close to the edge, you get your widgets panel. So you have to be very careful to grab it in the right spot to be able to move it to the other screen. Whereas, of course, on Android, switching screens is extremely easy, extremely smooth. There's a lot of things about this device that just doesn't really make sense for Windows 11 stock. So all the drivers, all that stuff has to happen, and then stuff has to happen to actually make the thing make sense to be running Windows 11 to make the interface actually work well. But at any rate, I still wanted to bring this really, really big update to you. This is a big one for me because running these updates, when Windows updates come around, you know, you might want to run some of these things. You might want to test out a new application or something like that. Well, I have to plug it into a hub, plug it into Ethernet to be able to do that. Wi-Fi is a really, really big improvement. Incredible work by Gus. And thanks again, Gus, if you happen to be watching this, because for the second, maybe the third time, I've had to reach out via direct message to ask what on earth I'm doing wrong to get this to work. He's been extremely kind in guiding me through some of these things. So thanks again for that. And thanks to you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this project as time does go on. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.